it's Teresa, and I'm getting up close and personal with the new 2010 Prius. I'm here with Chris from Toyota, and he's going to give us all the intel on the new ride.
The new 2010 Prius has an entirely new hybrid synergy drive system. So all of the components have been redesigned, and many of them are 20% lighter and much more fuel efficient. So for example, we start with the 1.8 liter engine, which is bigger than last year's. And it seems odd that a bigger engine would be something that would be fuel efficient.
Right.
But because it is bigger, it actually has to work less. So because it doesn't have to work as hard, it's better able to provide us with better fuel economy. We've redesigned the whole exterior of the car, and one of the things is we have a much longer roof line. And a couple things that occurred when we worked on the roof line is we have more rear seat headroom because we moved the peak line of the roof back. And then coming to the back, we have a little bit longer and flatter spoiler. And that's what really helps this car slip through the wind. Inside the new Prius, we have a number of features, but one of the best is the touch tracer display system. So these steering wheel controls, when you hover over them with your thumbs, they'll display on the instrument panel. So you have a digital image of these buttons. So you can control the air conditioning and audio system without ever taking your eyes off the road.
Well, the whole display up here up top is new, right?
Yeah, the whole display itself is entirely new. So we give instantaneous fuel economy to the driver so they can know how they're driving the Prius and what their fuel economy performance is. And then the energy monitor and the consumption meter are new elements in the center of the what we call the multi-information display.
And how does the car transform the energy power into the battery and back and forth?
Well, it has this thing in the front here called the inverter. So this inverter is kind of the brain of the hybrid synergy drive system. And what it does is it takes the voltage that comes from the battery, it boosts it up, and it actually controls it so that it's working the electric motors inside the transmission at just the right time, or starting the gasoline engine at just the right time too. This car has navigation, and with this navigation system, it's entirely new. It's a Generation 6 navigation system. And along with audio system controls, it also offers Bluetooth phone pairing, as well as Bluetooth audio streaming.
Wow.
So you can hook up your audio device wirelessly and listen to your favorite music.
We're at the Ritz-Carlton.
There we go. Headlamps and tail lamps are new. This car has LED headlamps, and then all Prius have LED tail lamps. And these LED tail lamps actually consume 88% less energy, which is one of the things that makes the Prius so much more fuel efficient.
Now, obviously, the shifter is very interesting and different here.
Yeah, the position of the shifter is new. It used to be up on the dash, which was, by moving it down here on the center of the console, it's actually a little bit more sporty feeling. So it actually feels like a conventional shifter now. And then you have reverse drive range, and then you also have B range, and that's unique to a hybrid system. B range is, it stands for battery, and what that does, it's actually, if you need to charge batteries or you want to provide some engine braking to slow the car down, you can actually put it into B range. Now, you can see I put it into reverse, and then we have backup camera that shows us what's happening behind us.
Guidance will start.
That's an important part of this audio system, is that there are 3 languages available, so it can give you directions in 3 languages, English, French, or Spanish.
Cool.
So it'll understand and return and speak back to you in English, French, or Spanish.
Perfecto.